just arrived in Russia's remote Far East, thousands of miles away from Moscow and right next to China. And the place actually a local friend warned us not to come. So we don't really know what to expect here, but we really want to find out what it's actually like. First, let's head into the city. А вы сами из Хабаровска?
Да?
Да. Ого.
А вот сегодня берешь 6 штук, а то и в этом году уже.
6 штук тигров?
Их отлавливают, проверяют и подальше от людей.
Ага.
В лесу обратно, да? Вот это прям стереотип Дальний Восток, да?
Ага. Тигры. По всей России у нас медведи, а у вас тигры.
Ага.
Ну да, конечно.
Человек везде забрал.
Спасибо большое.
Все, до свидания, хорошего дня.
We just dumped all our stuff. We'll show you our apartment a bit later. But you know what's interesting is driving through the city, straight away it definitely doesn't feel remote, but it feels quite industrial. Let's hit the streets and see what a city 8,000 miles away from Moscow really looks like. Здравствуйте. Извините, а мы не местные. Подскажите, где у вас здесь центр?
Центр?
Да.
Так вы не сюда идете.
А куда?
Вот так вот идти на Советскую
И налево.
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 Наверное.
А вы сами отсюда? Здесь
Отсюда мы
родились?
здесь родились, конечно.
А вас, если это не секрет, можно вам спросить, какой у вас по национальности?
Я казашка.
Вы
Казашка?
казашка?
Да, у нас родители приехали в 48 году после войны. И мы здесь родились.
Интересно.
Вы часто путешествуете в Китай?
Ну, мы сейчас уже не путешествуем, но раньше ходили, ой, часто ездили.
Да.
Каждый месяц. С Хабаровска
да.
до Сани 6 часов, а
Мгм.
до Москвы 8.
Да.
Это очень интересно, да,
Тут
да.
намного ближе к Китаю, да.
Ну и все. 72 года.
Выглядите вы
Ну,
восхитительно.
Как вас зовут?
Надежда.
Надежда, очень приятно,
Меня
Надежда.
Юля зовут. Приятно
Смотри.
познакомиться.
Приятно.
До свидания,
До
Надежда.
свидания.
А я типа
Welcome to the mean streets of Khabarovsk, a city we've heard a lot about. And look at this, as Julia was saying, it feels industrial, and straight away this big old Soviet street with high rises all the way along. And look at this building, the old Dalgiprovodhoz. Look at that, as Soviet as it gets. And then the old mosaic at the top there. Nice. Very, very different feel to how I expected it to be honest. Very different feel to Vladivostok, as Julia mentioned. And it's so fascinating where we are on the world map right now, right on the border with China. And this feels like it could be anywhere in Europe, you know? This could be over in Ukraine, Belarus, European Russia, anywhere in the former Soviet Union. Moldova. Fascinating. But we're in East Asia. Soviet East Asia. Извините, вы не подскажете, где центральный рынок? Туда?
Ну, в принципе, там,
Ага.
через дорогу.
Все, спасибо большое. There's spring flowers, right? There's.
They called Verba because there is a Вербное воскресенье. I know the name of it. I'm not sure what it is about. I wanted to ask someone. We can ask the ladies there because I actually have no idea. Здравствуйте. А вот скажите, пожалуйста, я узнаю вербы и вербное воскресенье. А что это такое? Что такое вербное?
Вербный праздник.
Праздник чего?
Честно скажу,
Тоже не
всю
знаете?
жизнь в России.
А перевода можно платить?
Да. 21 век, что?
21
Вот,
век.
смотри, такая
О.
по 350.
Давайте вот
Давайте.
такое.
Да,
Какое?
это
Какое тебе?
красиво. Какое?
Давай тебе.
Дома вазу поставить, еще распустится.
Спасибо большое.
С праздником вас.
С праздником.
наступающим.
Спасибо.
Окей, Google, скажите вам, скажет, что там. Ну, вербное воскресенье, как всегда было.
Спасибо, до свидания. Okay, so it's celebrated a week before Easter. It symbolizes Jesus Christ, him going to Jerusalem. And he was greeted with palm trees, but here it was substituted to this. So this symbolizes spring. So it is like a spring flower. They are so pretty, they're so soft. I love them.
Strange. Yeah, I've seen them being sold on the side of the street, but I've never seen them up close. Interesting.
They're so pretty. What a pretty plant.
What a pretty plant. Right, we found the central market finally. Let's head in and take a look. Apparently this is a very interesting market with lots of antique goods. All these antique goods here. Interesting.
Вот это, да?
Здрасте.
То есть это вы тут продаете? Вот это находка такая. Сколько она весит, интересно?
И еще и Карл Маркс тут. Ого.
Чего только нет, вот это да. Но это самый интересный лот.
Вы за это пришли, да?
Вы знаете, вы это покупаете.
Right, let's head into the main part of the market. What we got? Got some jams. Who knows now? And what's interesting is it seems like no one's actually here selling anything. The goods are just sitting here. That's how safe it is in Russia.
I just spotted Mark Funny shop.
Не будем брать.
Oh my god. Назад в СССР.
Это опять мужик тоже. И снова здравствуйте. Есть камера.
Oh, maybe he'll fit in our rucksack. А вы где это все берете, если не секрет?
Приносит.
Приносит, да? Просто людям не интересно.
Вот, Владимир, а вы откуда? Иностранец, да?
Я
Он, да.
иностранец, да.
Какие нации?
Я англичанин.
English?
English, yes. You speak
Вон,
English?
Beatles.
The
Джон
Beatles?
Леннон.
Oh my god.
Джон Леннон.
Wow.
А какого города? Ливерпуль?
С Лондона. Я с Лондона.
Самого Лондона.
Да. Они с Ливерпуля, да.
А, я этот люблю это Beatles.
Beatles? Я тоже люблю, да. Прекрасный, но...
Они бедные были, а потом там один еврей зашел, Эпштейн, и
Да.
заметил у них, что талант, и он их начал раскручивать, этот еврей.
Это его же? А, я не
Эпштейн,
знал.
продюсер,
Эпштейн
у
же?
него был
Продюсер?
этот свой звукозаписывающий компания, и
Интересно.
он их начал раскручивать, короче.
Я даже не знал.
Да.
Самый большой фанат Хабаровские Beatles.
Да.
Can't believe we met the biggest Beatles fan in Russia. How's your luck? То есть сейчас у вас туристов мало бывает, да?
Да нет, туристов нету. Китайцы ходят, но они жадные. Чё,
Не покупают ничего, да?
они там медвежий желчь берут. Вот такие.
Медвежья желчь?
Ну,
Где она?
ну вот тут один продает, он сегодня ушел он пораньше.
Ага.
А что с ней делают?
Ну они там для лечения.
А, медицина,
для
да, вот
простатита
местная?
там туда-сюда.
А в 90-е вообще здесь небезопасно было?
А бандиты были, здесь бандиты. А здесь постоянно драка, разборка, вон там в подвале. По ножовщине мы дрались постоянно. И здесь один участковый ходил, алкаш. Придет, у него овчарка.
А у вас
Вообще
отец
молодцы.
иранец, а
Да.
мама?
Мать азербайджанка. Ну, у меня отец иранский Азербайджан.
Иранский язык. Да, мы знаем, что в Иране очень много азербайджанцев, да.
То есть
Обалдеть, как
вы тоже
интересно.
говорите на персидском? Или на
Персидский не
азербайджанском?
знаю, азербайджанский.
Азербайджанский знаете, да?
Азербайджанский, узбекский, казахский, татарский. Они все похожи.
Турский похожий,
языки,
да, да.
потому что.
Интересно.
Ладно.
Спасибо, что рассказывали. Приятно познакомиться.
До встречи, ладно?
Хорошего дня, до свидания. До свидания. Вот это покупка у тебя. So cool.
So fascinating, I'm just speechless. What a life. What an interesting person. Imagine as well. Azeri Iranian. In the market.
In the Far
Khabarovsk.
East. We came here expecting to see lots of Chinese people, and instead we meet an Iranian. Fascinating, wow. People from all over the USSR came to the Far East for work, especially during the Soviet times. It was by far and away one of the best regions to come and work, and people wanted to come here and move here. Fascinating.
Your money.
Right? Under communism, but people were coming here to get paid better.
Yeah, because it's all about fairness, right?
Спасибо.
До свидания.
Fascinating that. It seems a lot of the Chinese that have moved here have become very Russified.
Russified.
They're so different to the Chinese that you meet in China that are so open all the time and want to chat to you. Here, very Russian.
You
You're
know why?
Здрасте.
Because you think they're Chinese, and in fact they're North Korean.
Don't say that. Продукты из Китая. Китайский чай оптом.
Another Chinese shop, yeah?
Another Chinese shop, yeah. Fascinating.
I think it's the word of the day for you today. Fascinating. Oh, it smells so nice. It smells like bakery. Where is it? Oh, there. Across the road.
Mm-hmm.
It smells so good. Здрасте. Some vegetable plots. That would be me if we lived here. My vegetable
I
patch
don't doubt it.
for the summer.
I don't doubt it at all.
Do you know what I noticed here a lot? Signs offering help to homeless people that are in trouble. They offer them shelter, food, and work as well. I haven't seen that anywhere else in Russia so far.
I wonder if that's to do with the fact that there's more homeless people here, or it's just like a local initiative. People are more proactive with that.
Look at them Chinese style looking buildings right there. The really high up ones. Interesting contrast among all the Khrushchevkas and then buildings sticking out.
Right, it's lunchtime in the Far East. Let's head to the Stolovaya. Stolovaya Botanik. На себя. Может быть, тефтерки, пожалуйста. Пюрешку, пюрешку у вас есть? Да, пюрешки, пожалуйста.
Тефтерек сколько?
Давайте штук 4.
Приятно.
Спасибо большое.
Так, давайте.
Здравствуйте. Ага.
Да, берите, конечно.
So if you watched any videos about Russia, or you know anything about Russia and the former Soviet Union, you know that stolovas, canteens like this, are found all over most cities. It's the easiest way for people to come and have a quick, reasonably healthy lunch for a decent price. So from Vladivostok to Kaliningrad, you'll find these everywhere. Спасибо, до свидания. Хорошего дня. Much better. What a banger. Souped up.
Jealous.
You don't even drive.
It's easily fixable. I can buy myself
Buy
driving
it, to be
license
fair,
here.
Yeah. Это Россия, bro.
This is definitely the worst time of the year. The snow just melted. No grass or any leaves out. It's so grey, very dusty, and kind of dull. Just
Yeah.
this.
I feel like if we'd have, this is probably, yeah, in all fairness, the worst time to show the city, isn't it? Like it would look a lot
Anyway,
better
actually,
in the
yeah.
summer and in the winter under the snow as well.
Yeah, just imagine. Look at this. Some snow is still melting. It looks disgusting at this point. As soon as snow starts melting, it just turns black and gross. Imagine if the grass was green. There'd be some plants here. Yeah, trees in bloom, all the green leaves on them, and now just saying, ain't making picture better. The worst thing for me is just it's very dusty everywhere.
So we're heading through a central park here at the moment and we're trying to find the Amur River. Здрасте. А река Амур в ту сторону, да? Спасибо. So at the end of this road, just down here, is the river, is the Amur River, which is one of the greatest rivers, not only in Siberia, but in the world. I read an entire book on this river and its history and how it's passed through empires and the Russian Empire, the Chinese, the Qing dynasty, and how it changed hands over history. And yeah, this river's fascinated me ever since. So let's head down there now to the Amur embankment. Look at this. We've not only made it down to the embankment, we've made it into a Soviet theme park. Wow. Should we go on some rides? Do you reckon anything's open?
I think not. But let's try.
Давайте латте, пожалуйста.
300?
Да, да, да.
Спасибо.
Спасибо. Хорошего дня, до свидания. How's your toilet? Good? Look what I've just spotted. Later today. Football. SKA Khabarovsk against Volga Ulyanovsk. Shall we go?
Yeah.
We gotta go, right?
Why not?
Yeah? Yeah. Yes! It's the Russian second league, by the way. So it's gonna be epic. Sick. We going, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes! Let's go watch some Russian second league football. Best.
I should have stayed in the toilet. I was having
That's
such
the
a lovely
stadium.
chat with a lady there.
Oh, really? Well, you can go in there and I'll go to the stadium and watch the football. Deal. Oh, excited. Прости. Сколько у вас колесо образования стоит? 600 за человека? Давайте двое, пожалуйста.
Обозрение.
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 Вот. Спасибо
Все
большое.
правильно, да?
Всё.
Можно было просто сказать колесо.
Можно вопрос?
Спасибо. Здрасте.
Здравствуйте.
Спасибо. Спасибо большое. Опа! Стольчик даже есть. О! VIP. Look at that. This in front of us is the Great Amur River, the 10th longest river in the world, and one of the most interesting is this river that spanned the border between Russia and China for centuries. This river's passed hands between these two great empires, and right now, just over there, you can see this island, and halfway across that island, somewhere about 10 kilometers in the distance, is China. Probably that smoke, if you can see it on camera, is already over in China. Incredible. And it's here in Khabarovsk that the Amur that we see here meets the river Ussuri just over there that comes up from near Vladivostok. That river forms the eastern border between China and Russia, and the Amur forms the northern border. Incredible. This sound is nuts. It's a spectacular view, but I cannot wait to get down. Oh my god. Just over there, by the way, you can see the bridge of the Trans-Siberian as it makes its way from Vladivostok back towards Moscow in that direction.
And the one we crossed.
We did. Last time we crossed that, we were sitting in the cabin with Uncle Sasha.
Those were the days.
5 days on that train. And on the other side, you can see the city over here. Lots of high rises. And then a church over there. That sound is so unnerving. Honestly, that is nuts.
No, you freaking out about it. It's just hilarious.
What is going on? Спасибо большое. Спасибо. Такие звуки дается, конечно, напугающие. До свидания. Ой.
Why did you just say that?
No, maybe there's an engineering problem. Maybe it needs looking at. I don't know. Just being a good
Engineer?
граждан.
Just being a pussy.
Ой, no. It was along this river that hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people in the late 19th century steamed along, heading further east, looking for a better life here in the Russian Far East. After Russia conquered these lands, originally a lot of the towns and cities that we see today were just Cossack forts. But then over time, people started settling as industry grew, and eventually, as the railroad came here too, the Trans-Siberian, people moved across here in droves, looking for a better life. Originally, all of the traffic was dependent on this river, on the Amur. It went up from here towards the Pacific Ocean and carrying with it the dreams of thousands. The significance that this river in particular has had on Russian history, and specifically the history of this part of the world, is fascinating.
Вы не знаете, как отсюда до Китая добраться?
А тут прям не доберетесь. Это нужно или через
Вот сейчас
паромное.
будет здесь эти пароходы поедут, когда
Плавать,
будет
да?
Но это
навигация.
по весне
навигация.
только.
А там, вон
А
туда
так,
вот,
там
вот
есть-
где вышки идут, вон они,
Да,
вон там
по-
вот есть высоковольтные провода, вон
Ага.
там далеко.
Там есть паромный специальный
Там через
мост.
остров.
Да,
Нет,
через
есть.
остров.
Через
Да.
остров
А
дорогу
так
сделали.
мы в Благовещенск едем, и там прям
Через
Китай.
Благовещенск. Понятно.
Там-то ближе, а тут он
Ну
дальше.
да.
Километров 60 надо.
И ходят, и
А
сейчас.
вы не помните, вот в советские времена граница у нас тут закрыта была с Китаем?
Да.
Да?
Да.
А как распался Союз, сразу открылась.
Уже тогда надо было эту визу, а
Понятно.
сейчас уже без визы.
Можно без визы?
Без визы, но загранпаспорт.
Спасибо большое, интересно познакомиться.
Давайте.
Всего хорошего. До свидания. So close, it's unreal. Two different worlds. So close.
Look at the old local beach here in Khabarovsk. Look at that. For locals, this is the sea out on the old Amur. Lovely sandy beach. It's beautiful. In the summer, I bet it's lovely. I wonder if there's loads of people sunbathing along here. Interesting.
А у вас летом можно здесь купаться?
Нет?
Вы тоже? Мы тоже. А вы откуда?
А у вас Комсомольск далеко отсюда?
Не, часов 9 на поезде, там 4 где-то.
А, то есть можно переночевать и все, поехали
Да.
уже.
У нас
Классно.
там ничего нет. Там ничего нет. Да, только заводы. Ну вообще, ну не прям. Ну он поменьше, конечно, чем Хабаровск. Но вообще, ну, моментами интересно все равно. Там тоже дома вот такие всякие красивые, там площади, драмтеатр. Что стоит?
Самолеты там, да, такие.
Да. Она там работает
А,
на авиационном заводе, да.
классно.
Очень интересно. Спасибо. Спасибо.
Хорошо отдыхаете,
До
ребята.
свидания, вам тоже.
It's amazing how your impressions of a place change when the sun comes out. Totally different now, right?
It is.
Atmospheric. If it was a little bit
Music is
warmer,
playing.
music's playing. If it was a little bit warmer, you'd be on that beat. Restaurant, Hong Kong, Korean restaurant, some sort of Korean chocolate shop as well. So there is Asian things here. There's a bit of Asian influence, but to be honest, this city looks and feels incredibly, incredibly Russian.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest, we haven't felt unsafe once. It's felt very safe here in Khabarovsk, right?
Yeah.
I think
I wouldn't hang around certain areas after the sunset. You just kind of common sense here. You just have your wits about, but didn't feel unsafe or I don't know, kind of weird anywhere. I expected it to feel more rough here specifically in Khabarovsk because we've heard a lot about it as well. But
I think Russia in 2026 is a very different one to that of the 90s and the early 2000s. These days, I mean, there are cameras everywhere on the street and law enforcement is stricter. And some people may not like that, you know? Others may love it. We've spoken about this in China before, where it's a price you kind of pay for the safety, right? China's incredibly safe, just as Russia's becoming incredibly safe. But with that, you're going to be watched and you're going to have eyes on you. As we head down the hill here through one of the newer areas of the city that's being built, we can see the Amur again. And we're actually leaving Khabarovsk in a couple of days. We're not here for long. But what we are doing is heading deeper into this region of Russia, into the Far East, and along the path of the Amur River, and along this incredible divide between two civilizations, between East Asia, between China, and between a European civilization in Russia. And we're going to explore more of these towns and villages and what life is like along this incredible, incredible river that divides two different worlds.
Ого. Здравствуйте. Это у вас клубника?
Да.
Это вы из Китая возите?
Да, с Китая.
Обалдеть.
1000 рублей ящичек.
1000 рублей ящичек? А вы сами из Хабаровска?
Живу давно уже.
Ты живете?
Да, родом с Киргизии, получается.
Из Киргизии?
Да.
Мы в Бишкеке живем.
Да?
Да?
Получается,
А вы
ну, Соша,
откуда?
получается,
Соша?
встаёт, да.
Спасибо вам большое. До свидания.
We've got our tickets. 350 rubles each. Beats the English Premier League. It's about 50 quid a ticket to go and watch Crystal Palace. It's a big game today. Khabarovsk against the city of Ulyanovsk, which is right over in European Russia, about 8,000 kilometers away. And it's actually the hometown of Vladimir Lenin. So maybe if he was alive today, you never know, he might be in that away end.
Why did I agree to this again?
Спасибо большое. Здрасте. Ага, паспорт.
Вот, огромное спасибо тебе за те годы, что ты отдал нашей команде. Игроки. Номер 3 Олег Косленченко. Номер 4 Камиль Ибрагимов. Номер 30 Айдар Хабибулин. Номер 7 Алексей Кузнецов. Полевые игроки. Номер 4 Олег.
Well, the score was 1-1. Our boys fought hard, but we couldn't push for the win. Good game. It's a good experience. Did you enjoy it?
2 hours I'll never get back.
You enjoyed it.
I'm glad you had a good time.
I did. Oh,
Good. At least someone. Good.
me and those 6 ultras that were down the end, they were loving life.
They were hilarious. I was waiting for you to take your top off, to be honest.
Honestly, I was looking over longingly and I was thinking, I want to be a part of that shit. Yeah, I want to be in, dancing up and down.
This is where we're staying, here in Khabarovsk. Let's show you around. It's quite quirky, this apartment. So here we've got the kitchen with the washing machine. Sofa table, Matthew, and the bedroom is right here. Yeah, very strange layout. And the bathroom. Interesting, they got the boiler. The best part about this apartment, I think, is the balcony. Look at it. Can literally be a spare room. I would live out here in the summer. Also, we are staying right next to the psychiatric asylum. Yeah. I saw that on the map when I was looking what's around here, if we have any shops nearby and all that stuff.
It's a good job we're on the 10th floor.
Right? It's a good job that the windows are barred.
How's that, Miss?